Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. So, I would like to first congratulate you on building this corporate website. Now, you are fully ready to start your freelancing, and now you can build websites for your own clients, corporate websites. So, what I would suggest is to go ahead, go to fiverr.com, create your own gig, and start earning money. And also, side by side, you can keep on learning. What I would suggest is to just take a look at different type of websites and build a replica of them. This will really help you speed up your designing skills, and this will also help you like design multiple type of things that you will be designing for your clients. Because when a client will be coming to you, he will just tell you that this is my website address, this is my business name, and I want you to build a website for that. So how would you design a prototype for it? And if you want to if you want to increase your knowledge on the design, then definitely I would suggest you to build as much websites as you can so that you can grasp that knowledge. In this section, we will be working up with the blog website. So let's have a look at this. This is the website that we will be building in this whole course. Now, if you do not know what a blog is a website that shows different latest posts in chronological order. That means that all the latest posts, whatever the latest news that you post on this blog, will be coming on top right here, and people will be able to read that information. So if you do not know what a blog is, a blog, like you must have seen news reporters' website. So whenever some incident happens in the country, then what they do is that they write an article on their website. And that website is actually called a blog. So what they do is that they write an article, and then they open that article just like this. And then what they do is that they just share the link of that article into their Facebook page by just clicking the Facebook button or Twitter button, and they can tweet about it. So this is what we call as a blog website, and then people come to their website, they give that article a read, and they just take a look at, like, okay, this is the news that's been happening. And also people can comment on the blog as well. So this is actually a blog website. Now, in this whole section, we will be building an exact replica of this blog, and in that blog, we will have different type of categories right here. Like you can see that we will be creating a category of the news. So like whatever the news that's been happening. So if anyone will click that category, he will be taken to that category, and all the posts will be shown there. Not only that, we will also be building some of the subcategories as well. So like, let's suppose in the technology, there is Apple. So if anyone just clicks on there, then you can see that all of the Apple posts are coming here. Like it says, all you should know about the MacBook Pro. So if I just click on it, I'll be taken to that post, and you can see that how great effect this is giving. So when I go down, this image rotates, and I can view this image, and how cool this is looking. Moreover, what I can do is that I can click on the share button over here, and it will open up the share link. It will ask me about my email address and password, and now this link will be shared to my Facebook account right there. So this is what we will be building in this particular section. Now, what I have done is that I have created a new subdomain, that is site2.itanzl.com, and I will be building a blog on this. Now, if you want to use the XAMPP, then I would recommend you to, in the previous section, I told you how you can create a new installation of WordPress by just creating a new folder and writing WP2 or WP3 over there, and then you can create a new installation of that. However, if you are using the online web hosting, then I would recommend you to go to your cPanel and create another subdomain and also install WordPress in there, and this is how your website will look like. So now you can go ahead and you can now start with the WordPress right there, and then you can just like log into WordPress and start building your blog project. Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. And in this lecture, we're going to be creating our first post over here. So let's get started. Let me first just log into the WordPress, and I expect that you have already installed WordPress. If you are using the online web hosting, then you have created your own subdomain, and if you are using the XAMPP, then you have installed a newer installation of WordPress in a new folder. So what I would suggest you to do is to just make sure that you are logged in, and then what you need to do is to go into the dashboard, and if you are using the online web hosting, then go into the settings and then general, and make sure that there is HTTPS and HTTPS. Remember, this will only work if you are using the online web hosting. If you are using the SHAMP, it is not necessary to change the HTTP to HTTPS because we want the SSL to be working. Moreover, what you can do is that you can also install the really simple SSL plugin and you can activate that. Now, let's just go ahead and let's add our first post over here. So what we will do is that we will go to the blog and then we will go to the dashboard over here. Now what we will do is that we will go to the post and we will click on all posts, and you can see that we have got this hello world post created by the default. If you now go to the visit website and you open this up in a new tab, you can see that we have this hello world post. It says welcome to WordPress. This is your first post. You can edit this or delete it. What you can do is that you can click on it and you will be taken there. You can see that we have got this hello world. It says welcome to WordPress. This is your first post. Now what you can do is that you can go down and you can see that we have also got a comment in hello world over here. So let me just go ahead and let me type in a comment here and let me say hello over here. And what I will do now is that I will click on post comment, and now this comment will be posted over here. It says Tanziel on this date says hello. Now what I will do is that I will go ahead and I will write my first post. So I will click on add new over here in the WordPress dashboard. And now in here, what I will do is that I will click on cross. And now since this is actually turned into full screen, what I will do is that I will click on this gear icon. And now I will uncheck this full screen mode because I want to see what is being written. All right. And now in here, I will write here my second post. And now in the details, I will write here, welcome to my second post. All right. And now what I will do is that I will just go ahead and I will hit on publish, and I will hit on publish over here. And once this post gets published, now I will open this website in a new tab and let's have a look at this. So this is how it's working. It says this is the title of the website. Here it says my second post, and here is the hello world. Now if I just go ahead and I just open this post in right here, you can see it says welcome to my second post. This post was posted on this date, and I can also reply to this thread. So what I will do is that I will write here hello world. And now I can just click on post comment, and you can see that it says Tanziel says this. So now let's just go ahead and let's take a look at this website in the incognito window. So I'll be just opening an incognito window and I'll just paste in the link of my URL. And now let's see how does that work. Now here, this is how it's looking on the incognito window. And now I will open up this my second post, and it says welcome to my second post. Here is a comment. Now what I will do is that I will write here ha ha ha. And here I will enter the name. So name is going to be Joseph. And now here I will be entering the email right here. So make sure that you are entering the email that differs from your administrator email. All right. And in the website, you can add in the website. And now what you can do is that you can hit post comment. And now you can see it says your comment is awaiting moderation. So now, if I just go ahead and I just even refresh this post right here, it will still tell me that your comment is awaiting moderation. And now if I just go into my website over here, and I basically go to the dashboard, then right here you can see that I've got this comment right here. I can click on it, and now you can see that Joseph has made a comment on my second post, and I can just approve this comment. Now this comment will be approved, and now if I just go and I refresh this page, now you will see that there will be the Joseph, and Joseph has this comment over here. Similarly, what the administrator can do, or what the author can do, is that the author can also reply to it. All right, so the author can also reply to this thread, and he can say haha. All right, and now if we just go and we just go to this page over here, and now if we refresh this, then you will see that this is how it's looking, and you can see the indentation is as well, like Tanziel has replied to the Joseph for the comment of haha over here. So this is how it basically works. Now we know all about the comments. We also know about the post, like how to create your own first post. Now what I will do is that I will close the incognito mode and let's take a look at it. Now, I will not be explaining you about in detail like how you can go ahead and how you can design your post, because we will be using Elementor for designing the post. Obviously, we will not be using the WordPress default function to design our post. So what I will be explaining you now is how the categories works. So what we will do is that we will now go ahead and we will go into the categories. So basically, all the blog websites contains the categories. And categories can define or can differentiate between the articles or between the posts that you write on a blog website. So let's suppose that we want to build a blog for the news website. All right. So what we can do is that you can see that we have got our first category that is already created by the default. This is uncategorized. Now what we will do is that we will click on edit over here. And let me first open this blog in a new tab. And now what I will do is that I will click on my second post. And now here you can see that this is actually uncategorized. So if I just click on it, you can see that I'm taken to my domain / category / uncategorized. All right. So now what I will do is that I will change the name and I will change this to news. All right. Now what I will do is that I will go ahead and I will hit on update. Now if I just go and I just refresh this link, you can see that the title is actually changed to the news right here. So this category will be referred to as the news. But if you take a look at this URL, then this is still as the uncategorized. So what we will do is that instead of this slug, this is actually the URL. We will just change this to the news. So make sure that you write all the small letters over here, and then you can hit on update. And now if you come and you refresh this page, you can see that we are given a 404 because now this page doesn't exist. The page that exists is actually /news. All right, so now if I click on it, I'll be taken to the news category and the URL is also changed. So now inside this news category, you can see that I've got this hello world and my second post as well. Similarly, all the categories can also contain the subcategories. Like let's suppose that inside the news there can be different type of news, like political news, there can be the worldwide news, or there can be the health news. So like let's suppose that the COVID-19 is here, so there can be a news about the COVID-19, Omicron, Delta variant, or there are so many other variants, right? So there can be news about that as well. So inside the news, there can be a subcategory of the health. Let's just go ahead and let's talk about that in detail. What we will do is that now we will go into the categories and we will create our first subcategory of the news. What we will do is that we will just add here health, and now we will just click on add new category. And now you can see that this health category has been added. But what we want to do is that we want to tell our WordPress website that health is the subcategory of the news. So what we will do is that we will go to the edit over here, and then in the parent category, we will say that news is the parent category and health is the subcategory. And now we will go ahead and we will hit on update. And now you can just click go back to categories. And you can see that health is now the subcategory of the news right here. So just to save time, what you can do is that instead of just like going to the edit and doing while you are editing the category, you can just add the title of the category and you can select the parent category from the news from here, and then you can just hit add new category and this is going to be added, and the slug is going to be automatically added from the name itself. So whatever the name that you will be adding, if you do not want a custom slug, if you do not want a custom URL, it will be automatically added over here. Now let's just go ahead and let's add a post associated with this particular post. So what we will do is that now we will go ahead and we will click on add new, so that we are taken to the add new post, and let's add our second or the third post in our health category. So now here, what I will do is that I will write here a new drug called paracetamol. All right, and now in here, what I will be doing is that I'll be writing an article. So let me just get the dummy content from the lipsum.com, and let's get some dummy content so we can add that. I'll just hit generate lorem ipsum. I'll just copy all the text that's been coming. I'll just hit Command C to copy, and I'll just come and I'll paste it. Now what I will do is that I will go into the post, and in the post you can see I've got these categories. So if you click on it, you can see that we have got the categories right here. So what we will do is that we will now select health from here, and we will hit publish, and we will hit on publish, and now this will be published. Now if you go ahead and you click on the title of the website, you will be taken there, and you can see that we've got a new drug called paracetamol. And now if you click on it, you can see that we will be taken to this particular article, and this is the whole article. Similarly, if you go down, you can see that we've got this health. And if we click on it, we will be now taken to the health category, and you can see that this is how it's working. Here is the health right here, and inside this category all the health post will be. Now if you take a look at this URL, you can see that we've got /category/news/health. Now if we just go and we click on the let's just go ahead and let's go to the categories right here, and if we just want to take a look at all the news posts, now if we just click on view over here and we open this in a new tab, now you can see that how this is working. It says category news, and here is a new drug called paracetamol. Why is this coming? This is coming because the health is the subcategory of the news. That means that inside this news category, all the subcategories posts will be included. But if you just open up any of the subcategory in a new tab, then only those posts will be included that are in the subcategory. So you can see that in the news, you will be given all the posts, whether it's related to the subcategory or whether it's related to the parent category. And in the subcategory, you will be given only those posts that are associated with the subcategory. Similarly, what you can do is that you can create as many categories as you want. So now I'll be just ending this lecture, and after that what I'll be doing is that I'll be adding some of the dummy categories here so that we can add as many posts as we can. Now I'll be adding the dummy categories into here, and in the next lecture I will tell you what are the categories that you can add to your website, and then we can build a demo website, and then we can build or we can design this blog website. Similarly, the last thing that I want you to do is to just go into the themes over here and just change your theme to 2020. All right, just select 2020 and just hit activate and activate this theme. If you do not see this 2020 theme, what you can do is that you can go to the add new and just search for 2020 theme, and you should see that, and make sure to activate that. And now when you will click on visit site, you will see that the look of your website will be now changed. The reason why I want you to do is that because there will be the categories visible over here. So like you can see that we've got this news, and then this is the health. So in the 2020 theme, there is everything visible, and we can directly click on the category so that we are actually taken there. Now, we will not be using this 2020 theme. We will be definitely using the Ocean WP theme, but let's just stick with it, and later on, we will switch our theme. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back. So here you can see that I have added these categories. So in the news, I've added politics. Now I added the technology as a main category, and I also added sports as a main category. Then what I did, I selected technology as the parent category, and then I added Dell, I added Huawei, I added Samsung, and then I added Apple. Then what I did, I selected sports as the main technology or the parent technology, and I added hockey, I added cricket, I added football, so that they come under the sports. Now if someone will just needs to get access to all the cricket news, what he will do is that he will select cricket as the category, and if someone needs to access all the sports news, whether it be hockey, cricket, football, or anything, he will select the sports. Now I hope that you guys have got the basic idea of how categories work. And now what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to add all the posts that you can add to these categories right here. So if you will just go to the add new, and then you select the category, here you can see that every category will be right here. And now you can select different category from here. Then we will be talking about tags later on. Now here, first we will be adding a category about the Apple. And now we will be adding a category name that's going to be titled iPhone. So here is something that I've got right here. And now what you can do is that you can type in the content over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the lipsum.com and I'm going to copy the content and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to paste. Now what you can do is that you can select the document and then here you can see this featured image. So what you can do is that you can add a featured image right here as well. Now what you can do is that you can hit the publish and the post is going to be published. So once the post is going to be published, all you have to do is to visit the website. And here you can see it's right here. And this is how the post is looking. iPhone 12 to be launched in September 2020. It's right here. It's by Tanzil and it's in the category of the Apple. So if you click over here, you can see that first it is in the category of technology and then it is in the category of the Apple. So this is right here. So the parent category is right here and then the subcategory is right here. So this will be really effective when we are basically building up with the menus. So now what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to go ahead and basically add a lot of posts to these categories that we have just added. So then when we are done, then I will be back and I will show you how to work with different stuff. So here you can see, guys, this is how everything is looking and I've posted a lot of things right here. Now if you just go ahead and you just visit the website, you can see it's right here. We've got the football category, we go down, we've got cricket, and we've got a lot of categories right here. So what you can do is that you can even go to the dashboard and then you can go to the post. Okay, and then you have to go to the category and here you will see that there will be a lot of categories. Let's talk about the sports. So we have sports for cricket, we have got one. For football, we have got one. And for the technology, we have got Apple. So for the Apple, we have got 4 news. For the Huawei, we have got 2. For Samsung, we have got 2. And for Dell, we have got 1. So this is how it's looking. Even if you just go ahead and you just view all the technologies, what you can do is that you can click over here and you can see we have got Huawei. It's right here. And now if you go down, you can see we've got Dell and Apple and everything right here. So this is how everything is looking. Now let's go ahead and let's work with the designing part. So you guys don't know about it. That's all for the blog. This is how basically a blog works. And now we will be working up with the first designing part and then we will be moving up with the menu as well. And so then we'll be moving up with more stuff. So first of all, what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to move to the dashboard and then I want you guys to go to the appearance and then the themes and then install the Ocean WP theme. So all you have to do is to click add new theme and here you have to search for Ocean WP. Here it is. Now you can go ahead and you can hit install. So basically you can go with any other theme. What you can do is that you can search for a blog theme. Okay, so we have basically installed the Ocean WP theme, but we haven't activated it. So all you have to do is to click here and then you have to activate the Ocean WP theme. So once you've got the Ocean WP theme activated, and now if you just click here, visit the website, you will see that the website is like this. And here it is. This is what we know as the sidebar. So this is how the sidebar is also looking. And we've got every post coming. So if you just select this, you just click continue reading, you will be taken to that page. And now this is how it's looking. So there is also, you might also like, this is right here. Now, even if you just go ahead and you select the Huawei category, you will be taken to the Huawei category under the technology. And here, this is how it's looking. So we've got these and these right here. So now that's all for right now. In the next video, we will be basically working up with the menu. I will show you how to create sub-menus right here where the technology will be main category and inside that there will be Huawei and stuff like that. And then we will be moving up with more stuff. Bye-bye. Hey, what's up guys and welcome back. So in this video, we will be working up with the menu right here and then we will be working up with the sidebar. So let's go down, let's get started. First of all you have to do is to make sure to go to the dashboard. Now, once you are here in the dashboard, all you have to do is to look for the appearance and then you have to go to the menus right here. Now, here you have to name the menu. So you're going to name the menu and then you have to click create menu. So once you are in the menu, all you have to do is to look for the pages, and you can see that we have not been given any of the page here. So the number one thing that you have to do is to look for this custom links. Okay, you have to click here, and then in the URL just add a slash and then add the link text to be home. Okay, and then you have to hit add to menu. Now this is going to be your main page, that will be your home page. Now you have to look for the categories. So here in the category, you can see we've got news, Apple, and these right here, everything. Now if you will go to view all, then you will see all the main categories and the subcategories like that as well. So you have to click basically view all, then you have to select all, and then you have to hit add to menu. So once you hit add to menu right now, then you will see that everything will be added right here. And now you know that after this news, we need health, then we need this. Then we basically need sports, and inside the sports, we need cricket, football, and then we need hockey. Then we have technology. So inside the technology, we need Apple, we need Dell, we need Huawei, and then we need the Samsung. So basically what you can do is that you can just drag any and you can drop it down or anywhere you want, so you can do it like that. Now what you have to do is to just basically select it to be main, and then you have to hit save menu. So once you hit save menu, all you have to do is to visit the website, and this is how this website is looking. So we've got the home, we've got the news, the health, and the politics. We've got technology, Apple, Dell, Huawei, Samsung, and we have the sports right here. Now what you can do is that you can even search for anything, just like Real Madrid. Okay, and then what you can do is that you can search for it, and all the posts that has that word will come over here. So now you can see that we are done with the menus, and now let's go ahead and let's work with the sidebar. So this, as you can see, this is how the sidebar is looking. Now how you can work up with the sidebar is that you can open the dashboard in either a new tab or in the same window. Then you have to go to the appearance, and then you have to go to widgets. So in the widgets, basically you can add the widgets to your sidebar. So this is going to be your sidebar that is coming right here. And now what you can do is that you can see we've got search, recent post, and the recent comments. Search, recent post, and the recent comments. So you can see that the recent comments was made by Tanzil on my second post, Tanzil Rahman on second post, and Tanzil, and a WordPress commenter on the Hello World that we know about. So now here you can see that there are a lot of things that you can add to your website, whether it be an archive. So archive, just like if you click over here and then you add to the widget, you can see it's right here. And now you can just add any of the title, and if you just come up here and you refresh this, then you can see we've got the archive. So how this will work is that when basically the posts were submitted. So if you just basically click here, then post on March will be shown here. March 2020 will be basically shown here, that on March 2020 these were the posts that were actually submitted on the website. So this is how basically the archives work. You can definitely add that. Same like this, if you just come up here, you can see we've got the calendar. So calendar is basically also a great thing that mostly websites do add. Now what you can do is that you can add it here, and then you can add anything pretty well. Now if you just go ahead and you go to the main page over here, you will see that you've got this right here, and on 21 you can see this is actually linkable, which means that on 21st of March there were the posts submitted. So if you click over here, you will be taken there, and you can see that now you are in the archives of the 21st March and this like that. So what you can do is that you can even share this link to your subscribers who has subscribed to your blog, and you can say that on this date these were the things that were posted. So this is really a great thing. If you guys do know about the blogging, you guys would understand what I am really talking. Same like this, you can select the categories, and then you can come up here and then you can add these to the default sidebar, and then you can even add it here, and you can name this as the categories. Okay, and now here you can just add show them as the hierarchy, so that the main category should be shown, then the subcategory must be shown. So here you can see that the main category, and then we've got this, then same like this, we've got the main category first, main category first, and then beneath that we've got these like that. So this is how basically it's looking. Same like this, what you can do is that you can even select this as to display as drop down, and then you can come up here and you can even refresh this, and now you will see that this will be right here. So you can even select a category. Let's suppose that you select Apple, and it's going to automatically redirect you to the Apple, and here every post that is related to the Apple is going to be right here. So I hope that you've got a basic idea of how the menu works, how a submenus works, and same like this, you've got a basic idea of how you can work with the sidebar. So basically in the next video, we will be working up with the designing. We will design the header, and then we will also be working up with different themes. I'll show you how to work with different theme. We will just select any theme, we will work with it, and then I will show you how to work with it. And after that, when you are done with that, I'll show you how to work with Elementor and how to design a customized blog. So in the next video, we will be basically working up with the styling of this. Bye-bye. Hi, what's up guys, and welcome back. So in this video, we will be working up with different themes, and then we will be working up with the Ocean WP. So basically, I just wanted to show you first different themes, okay, just like how do they work, and then we will be moving up towards the Ocean WP theme, and then I will show you how to do the own customization, and then I will show you the reason for the own customization and the pre-made customization that a theme does. So let's go ahead and let's get started. First of all you have to do is to go to the dashboard, and now here you can see that you have to go to the appearance and then the themes. Now here you have to select add new, and here we will be looking at the most popular themes that we have. So let's just go ahead and let's select the popular here. And so here we've got so many popular themes. You can see this is right here. The Ocean WP is also a popular theme. And now let's go down and let's see a theme that basically looks like kind of blog. So this kind of looks like a business theme. This kind of looks like a business theme. This is kind of an e-commerce website theme. So we have to look down, and here it is. This is something that is for the blog, and its name is News Up. So I don't know if by the time you are basically viewing this popular page, you might not see this theme, but if you don't see this, all you can do is to search for the News Up theme right here. Now all you have to do is to basically click install, and then you have to activate it, and voila, it is right here. It says take full advantages. You have to go to our welcome page, so you can click over here and let's see what does this theme have to say. So this is telling you to just get some demo content to the website and News Up documentation. I would highly recommend you to basically read the documentation whenever you install any of the theme, because inside the documentation you will see that how you can edit the theme. So you can see you've got uploading logo, header settings, and something. These are the things like that. So let's suppose that you don't know that how you can upload your logo. So what you can do is that you can open this up in a new tab, and then you can basically read this just like how you can just work with it. So you can go to the appearance and then customize site identity, and then you have to go to the logo. Same like this, we have got the header settings. So how you can work with the header settings. These are the header settings. You can work with the social links, you can work with these stuff right here, and these are our. Same like this, we've got the slider and the tab settings. So we've got a lot of things, and they are basically just like demonstrating you everything is just here so that you can work with the theme. Now let's go and let's basically see how does our website looks. So what you have to do is to basically click visit site, and here we are. So what we did, we just installed the theme, and the theme basically converted the look of the website. So here you can see how it is looking. This is right here. The submenus are right here. Even we've got another sidebar that we basically didn't add. Here we've got a slider here. So if I just click over here, I'm going to be taken to that specific page. It's Python ZL. It's right here. This is right here. And here we've got the whole content, Python ZL. So here you can even add about yourself. So if you just go ahead and you just go to edit my profile, and then you add anything about yourself, about your bio, that's going to be coming up here. So something like this, the person can just go ahead and he can even reply, and this is how the comments are looking. Now let's talk about the theme customizer here. So all you have to do is to basically click here, And now here we are in the home page. Now you have to basically click customize. And now we are in the basically theme customizer. So what you can do is that you can even click edit and you'll be taken there. Now you can just change the title to basically my blog. And here you can just change this to just another WordPress blog. Okay, and then what you can do is that you can even just select display site title and tagline if you don't want that. Now what we have to do is to just hit the publish and go back, and here we've got the theme options. So inside the theme options, you've got the contents layout. So how you want the layout, whether you like the sidebar to be on the right side, so you can do it like that. Same like this. If you need it full width, you can select it, and this is going to be full width now. So this is how it's looking. Same like this. You can keep the sidebar on the left side. So if you selected, the sidebar will be right over here. So I prefer to use it on the right side. So how basically the website layout works, let me tell you. E-commerce websites usually have the sidebar on the left, while the blogs usually have the sidebar on the right. So you're going to select it to be on the right side, and then you have to hit publish. Now let's go ahead and let's talk about the header options. So in the header options, you can see that as we saw the documentation, you can add your Facebook page URL over here, and it's going to be right coming here. So I basically didn't install this theme. I don't know how this theme works. I just know that I just went to this documentation, and inside this documentation, now I came to know that this is how you can basically edit it. So it's all about the documentation. The Premier themes works like that. So now let's go ahead and let's basically work up with another theme quickly, and then we will be moving forward with our OceanWP, and then we will be talking about more of the customization. So now let's go ahead and let's look for the other theme. So here you can see that we just installed this theme, and now let's go down and let's see which theme we can install. So we can go with this theme. We can also go with this theme, and we can go with this theme as well. So there are a lot of things, themes that you can see over right here, and then you can differentiate that, okay, this looks like a blog, so you can basically install this theme. So let's go ahead and let's install this museum theme. What you can do is that you can install this, or you can even go to the search tab. If you don't find this theme in the popular tab, then you can basically install that. So it's just right here, it says update failed. Let's just go ahead and let's click it again. And so it's right here, it's basically installed. And now let's go ahead and let's go to the themes, and now here we've got the museum. So what you can do now is that you can hit activate to activate this theme, and voila, you can see that we have got the museum theme activated. So now what you can do is that you can either look for the museum theme documentation. Okay, you can just basically click here, get started with the museum theme, and it will take you to the theme welcome page, where it will tell you that this is the theme documentation. What you can do is that you can open that in a new tab, and then you can look at how does this theme works. So here it's going to be loaded, and now here you can look for just like how this theme works and what are the things that you can do with this theme. So let's just go ahead and let's look at the theme. And here we go. So you can see this is how it's looking. We've got this breaking news, and these are the news that are coming right here. Same like this, if we go down, you can see that these are the posts that are coming like here. And this is actually the sidebar. So if you click over here, you're going to be taken to the this post. And here we are. So one of the things that I like the most about this theme is that it's also going to tell you that how much time it will take you, for you to read this page. So it basically gets the content, and it basically decides that for how much per minute it's going to get. So I really like this thing about this theme. Anyway, you can see this is how it's working. And if you go down, you've got more stories. And the one thing that I would like to tell you is that you can see that we are in the category of Apple. That is why we are getting all these stories related to the same category. Same like this, we've got the you may have missed, and here we are getting every latest post that was made. So this is how it's working. So you can basically go ahead and you can work with themes like that. Same like this, you can even go to any specific category and you can work with it.
Now let's talk about the customize. Since you guys already know about the customizer, I'm not going to be explaining you much more. You guys don't know how to go to the theme documentation and how to look it and how to basically work with it. So since you guys already know, I don't have to explain you, and you guys can even look at the menu right here and stuff like that, and then you can decide that how you can change some stuff. So now here you guys don't know about the site identity, you guys don't know about the color. You can work with the background color. You can see you can make it black if you want to, but I'm going to be keeping it the default. Something like this, you can work with the header image. Okay, you can just set any of the image. Same like this, you can work with the background image, the menu, and the widgets. But here we will be talking about the front page option. So homepage, you guys know about, just like whether you want to show the latest post or you want to show a static page. So let's talk about the front page option. So here we've got the front page layout. Now here we are given a lot of layouts. What you can do is that you can select the layout 2, and it's going to be showing you the layout 2 that they have. So here we have got the sidebar right here for the layout 2. Let's take a look at the layout 3 and let's see how does that look. And layout 3 basically get rid of every sidebar that we have. So I basically kind of like the layout one, and I have already told you that if you are building a blog, make sure to keep your sidebar on the right side, while if you are building an e-commerce website, make sure to keep the sidebar on the left side. Now let's go back, and then we've got the banner advertisement. So here you can add a banner right here, you can add a URL, and then you can show that on the homepage only, or you can show that on the whole full website. So you can do that. Same like this, if you go back, you've got exclusive post, which is going to be right here. And now what you can do is that you can even select the post to be Apple. So only Apple posts will be shown over here. So now you can see that only Apple posts are right here. So you can even just decide that whether you want to show these posts specific to some category, or you want to show all the posts. Okay, then we've got the main banner section, and here we've got this carousel. So you can work with even 3 columns, and here will be 3 columns. And here we go, you can see that now we've got 3 columns, and it's basically just like that. And then we've got this trending section. So this is basically the trending section. You can decide whether you need it on the right side or the left side, or you can just work with just like whether you want to show a specific category or all the posts. So you can do it like that. So that's all for right now. Now we are totally done with the theme customization. There's also the theme options, just like you can work with the preloader. Basically preloader is something that when you reload this website, now when I will hit enter, you will see that there will be a loading sign. This sign is basically a preloader that you can add to your website. So it's basically gonna load the full website on the background, and then it's gonna load the website. Then we've got the global settings and primary sidebar and everything. So I basically would recommend you guys to work with it. Here you can see that you can even work with just like minute count and stuff like that. So when you will read it, you will just understand it how everything is working. Same like this, you can even work with this footer text that we have over here. So now we are done with this theme. Now the main part about the theme is that these themes are not editable, which means that if you need this down below, you cannot do that. If you need anything, you cannot do that. So for that, we have the customization, and this complete WordPress course is all about the customization. So whenever you are building a website for a client, and a client asks you to do this specific thing, then you should not say him that no, I cannot do that. You should always say yes, that's possible, and I will do it within these days. So from the next video, I'll show you how to customize your website the way you want to. So if you need a carousel, you can add a carousel. If you need this slider, you can add a slider. If you need the menu down here, you can do it. Or if you need anything, you can do that. So from the next video, we will be working up with the customization. Bye-bye. Hi, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. So now in this video, we will be designing this website, and then we will be moving forward. So now you can see that I have shifted to basically the Ocean WP theme, and so we will be working up with this theme, because this theme along with the Elementor, provides more customization. So this theme does not provide customization. You can use Elementor with any other theme, but those were the themes that we were using before. They were the pre-made theme, and everything was created just on one single click, just like you have to install the theme, and that's all. But here, let's suppose that you go to Fiverr.com and you were building it for a client, and the client tells you that I don't need this thing, I need this specific thing down below, or I need this sidebar to be right here, or this title to be basically in this color, and this to be in this much size. What would you do? So for that, basically you should know how to customize a website. So in this video, we will be first working up with the customization, the OceanWP customization that you guys already know, and then we will be moving forward with the website. Once you are in this customizer, what you can do is that you can just get rid of this top bar, because usually blogs doesn't have this top bar. So what you can do for that is to go to the top bar and then go to the general. Okay, now I have got just this. Then we have to basically move back, and now we have to work up with just this header. So you have to click over here, and now you have to work with the styling of this. Now let's go and let's work with the background. So you can choose any of the background color that you want. So in this section, basically we will be going up with a black and white theme. So basically, as you can see that in the previous video, we followed a theme color or our layout to be purple, blue, and the combination with the golden. Okay, and then we stick to it. We just use that only. But in this blog, we will be following the black. So basically, what you can do is that you can even just go to best color combination for a website. Okay, you can just search for that, and you will be taken to a website. You can just go ahead, and you can even just open these of the images right here. So let's just go ahead and let's open up the first website. And so here you can see that if you go down, you will be given right here. So you can see that they are using these color combination, and they're also giving the color codes right here. So this is what you can see. We have got this right here, and here the images that they are using also plays a great impact. So basically, if you are building a different color combination, make sure that the images that you are using are of the same combination too. This is something that I like the most about. So you can see it's basically giving like a dark website, so a dark theme based website that you can implement as well. So this is what the website is, where you can basically go ahead and learn that which color combination you should choose. So here in this video, we will be talking about the color combination. So this is the color combination. I will be sticking up with the black and white. And so here I've got the background color. And now let's go ahead and let's work with the menu color. So I have to basically select the menu here, and the menu position is going to be right. The links effect are going to be just normal, while I want the link colors to be of the white color, and the link color on hover, basically link background on hover, should be turned white. Okay, and the link color on hover should be turned black. So it's gonna be like that. So you can choose it that way, and same like this, you can even work with link background for the current menu item. So I'm gonna be selecting it to be white. So link background for the current menu item should be white, and that's perfect. And link color for the current menu item should be black. So it's white, and the link color for the current menu item should be black. That's all you need to do, and now you are actually done. Same like this, if you go down, you can see that now we've got the drop down styling. So we haven't done this because we haven't created a drop down menu, but here, since we have created, you can see that here we've got a border right here. So what you can do is that you can work with that. So for the border, for the top border color, you can choose any of the color. You can even choose it to be black, and you can see how beautiful, great it is looking. So you can do that. And then we've got the search icon. So this is right here. So you don't have to change anything here, and that's all. Now you are totally done. So what you have to do basically is to just go ahead and hit the publish. Same like this, we also have to upload the logo here. So for the logo, all you have to do is to go back and go to the logo, and then you have to select a logo. So here you can see that we've got the logo uploaded, and now we will be working up with the max width over here. So I'm going to be keeping it this much. Now here you can see that basically black and white is a color combination that I like the most. I personally like the most, but when I'm building it for the clients, so some people like it to be the black and white, and some people like it to be just the normal. But I personally like the black and white because the simple the website is going to be, the better it's going to be in the look. So then we will be talking about how to design this blog, and not only that, I will also show you how you can go ahead and how you can design the category pages, how you can design the post pages. So if you just click over here, you can see that we are taken here. So how you can design this page as well, and right here it's written blog, right here it's like this. So how you can basically change the look of that too. So that comes under really advancement, and that is actually known as WordPress design. Just installing a theme and then editing the content is not WordPress design at all. So in the next video we will be working up with that. Bye bye. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back. So in this video we will be starting up with our customized website, and we will be working up with how to basically build this customized website using the Elementor. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Before getting it started, I just wanted to explain you some of the things, and that are what is a static page and what is a dynamic page. Also, I want to explain to you that what is a single page and what is an archive page. So these are the 4 things that I want to explain to you, and I want to just also tell you the difference between that. So first of all, the static page is a page that does not changes when you basically build a website. It just remains the same unless you edit that specific page. While a dynamic page is basically a page that automatically changes whenever you are making the change to your database. So let me just explain it to you. Now here you can see that this is the website that we built in the previous section. And what happens is that if I just go ahead and I just make a post, that post will not affect this particular page, which means that this is actually a static page. But if I just go ahead and I just create a new post over here in this, let's suppose that I type in here, hello world, okay? And I just go ahead then and I just hit publish. Now if I just go ahead and I just visit my website, you can see that that post has basically affected this particular hello world page. Same like this, that post has affected this particular news page. So every page that I have built are being affected by this particular post, and this post is coming. And even if I just click over here, you will see that this will be right over here, and here I am. So now how you can basically design a template for that. So when we were building the website, this website, you can see that we did not have any of the problem building it, because we know that whatever we are doing in the edit with Elementor, and then we just hit the update button that was right over there, that is going to be shown here. But building a template for this, that whenever we update the website, whenever we add a post, that should be coming as well, so that it should not be just like stuck with there, so that whenever I make a new post, that post should also be coming there. So that is actually called a dynamic. And for building a dynamic customized website, you have to make sure that you build a template for it. So that is actually called a template. So for the template, let me just explain you one more thing, and then we will be moving forward with the Elementor templates that is right here. So I just want you to just follow this video. Don't do anything, because whatever I'm teaching you right now is for just the learning purposes only. So all you have to do basically is to go to the theme editor. You don't have to do it, but I'm just explaining you that I am going here. Now I am right here. So this is what the theme looks like. And if I just go ahead and I go to the index.php, then this is actually the page that loads when I open up the home page of my website. This is actually the post that gets loaded up. Now, if you just go ahead and you go down, you can see that there is coding everywhere. So you go down, and here you can see that here we've got the blog entries. So blog entries are being closed over here. And here, let's suppose that if I just type in the H1 and then I say, hello man, how are you? Okay. And then what I do, I just go down and then I just hit update file. Now, if I just go ahead and I just refresh this website, then you will see that if I go down, you can see that I have got this thing right here. So this is hello man, how are you? Same like this, it's not anywhere here. But if I just go ahead and I just come up here again and I just cut this from here, okay? And before this end while, I just paste it right here. And then I just go ahead and I just hit update file. And now if I just go ahead and I just refresh this page, you will see that this hey man, how are you will be beneath every post. So this is right here, this is right here, and this is right here, and this is coming everywhere. So this is how basically we're going to be building up our template. And I'm telling you one more thing, you don't have to freak out. There will be no coding required that I am doing here right now. So I'm just giving you a basic idea of how everything is going to be working. Same like this, you can see that we've got this display post pagination. So this is right here. Now, if I add that code below the pagination right here, and then I just go ahead and I just hit update file, and then I just come up here and I just refresh this, you will see that hey man, how are you is right below this. So this is how basically everything is working on behind the scenes. So now let's just go ahead and let's hit update file so that everything we have made, the changes, should be gone back to normal, like there is nothing done. So let's just confirm, and here is nothing. Now let's talk about the templates. So basically, if you just go ahead and you go to the templates and then you click this theme builder. So now, basically, the Elementor requires you to buy the Pro version in order to build a template. But this is the Pro version is really a great plugin that I would highly recommend you to invest in it if you want to build templates. While if you want to design just the static websites, just the static pages, you can definitely go with the free version and do your workflow. But for this, if you can buy this Pro version, it is really a great investment. All you have to do is to view the video that you are watching right now, and you will see this resources here. All you have to do is to click this link and you will be taken to the affiliate link of the Elementor. When you purchase it from that link, I'm going to get a small commission. So basically, now what plan you should be choosing. So I would recommend you, if you are building the website for just your company and you don't want to build it for your clients, and you are not here for basically the web design business, and you are not here for freelancing on Fiverr or the Upwork, then you can go with this personal plan. Otherwise, if you want to build it for your clients, I would highly recommend you to go with this expert plan. The reason for that is because it gives you 1,000 websites, which means that you can even add these plugins to your client websites as well. So what you can do is that you can click the buy now, and then you can enter your credit card information and you will be given your account. So once you have got your account there, all you have to do is to click this my account over here, and then you have to log in. So once you are logged in, all you have to do is to download the plugin that is right here. And once you have downloaded the plugin, your plugin will be right here downloaded. So once you've got your plugin, all you have to do is to basically go to your website again and verify that you should be having the normal Elementor plugin, the free version basically. Then when you have it, all you have to do is to basically go to your SiteGround account. And once you are in here, all you have to do is to click website list, and then you have to look for the website that you are in, and you have to click site tools. So once you are in the site tools, all you have to do is to look for the site, and then you have to look for the file manager. So once you are in the file manager, you have to look for the folder where your current WordPress installation is. You have to open the public_HTML file or the folder, and then you have to look for WP-content. You have to click over here, and then you have to click this plugins folder, And now here you have to basically upload the folder or upload the zip file that you have just downloaded. So all you have to do is to click File Upload. Now you have to select the file that you have downloaded, and then you have to hit Open. So once you have got this zip file, all you have to do is to right click here and then click Extract. And this is right here, the Elementor Pro is over here. Now what you can do is that you can click over here and then you can hit delete and then you can hit confirm. And the zip file is going to be deleted. So now we have got this Elementor Pro 2.9.1. All I want you guys to do is to double click over here, and inside this you have got this Elementor Pro. What you have to do is to select this, and then you have to click copy, and then you have to move back to the plugins page, and now here you have to click paste. Now we have got this Elementor Pro over here. What you can do now is that you can get rid of this folder as well. And now we have got this Elementor Pro and the Elementor right here. Now what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to move back to the plugins page and now refresh this page. So once you refresh this, you can see we have got this Elementor Pro over here. All you have to do is to click activate to activate this plugin, and this plugin is now activated. So now once you have got this plugin activated, all you have to do is to click connect and activate. Now once you are in here, all you have to do is to click activate to activate it. And so here you can see it says the status is actually activated. So once this is activated, all you have to do is to go to the templates again, and then you have to click theme builder. So once you will be right in here, you can see that this is right here and it's working. Now what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to know about the single page and an archive page. So an archive page is a page that displays a lot of posts or the custom post types. So custom post type is something that we will be talking later in the future. So in other words, archive page is something that displays a lot of things or that is totally based dynamically, which is right here. So you can see that when I will add any of the post, that post will be automatically added. So that is called actually an archive page. Now, if I just go ahead and I just click this specific post, then I will be taken to this specific page. And this specific page is called a single page. So I hope that you guys have got your mind really clear that what is an archive page and what is a single page. Now let's go ahead and let's quickly build the template for the archive page. So what you have to do is to go to the theme builder, and then you have to click add new. Now what you have to do is to select the archive from here and enter the name. So I'm going to name it home page blog. Now what you can do is that you can hit create template, and the template is going to be created and you will be taken to the Elementor page builder. So once you are right in here, you will see this library over here. What you have to do is to basically get rid of everything. And then what you have to do is to just drag this heading and drop it right here. And then add something here that's called it's working. Now what you have to do is to just hit this publish. And then it is asking you, where do you want to display your template? So then you have to click add condition. And now it is asking you, where do you want to include it? So here you can select whether you want to include it on the all archive pages. That means that if you just come up here, this is an archive page, and if you go to the category, then that category is also an archive page. So what you will do, you will select it to be post archive. So all you have to do is to select this post archive, and then you have to hit save and close. So once you hit save and close, and now if you just go ahead and you visit the home page, you will see that your home page has a template and it says it's working. If you just go ahead and you visit any of the category page, the category page will be just the normal and it won't be affected because we have added the condition on just the post page, which is this page. So this is what we have done right now. We have added a customized template that is this, and we have re-edited with this. But don't worry, in the next video, I will show you how you can go ahead and how you can work with the post and how you can show all the posts that your website contains on this particular page. So in the next video, we will be basically designing this page. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back. So as in the previous video, we actually created a post page template. Now let me just confirm it to you. If you actually go to the dashboard and then you go to the settings and then reading, you will see that our home page displays the latest post. And for this latest post, we have created a theme. And that theme is basically an archive type theme that is only on post archive. So here you can see that this is right here. If you go to the home page of the website, you will see that it's going to be right here. Now let's go ahead and let's build the home page for our blog. That is going to show a lot of latest posts. So before doing that, I just want to get rid of this ugly title. So if you have basically bought the pro version of the Elementor, then what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to get rid of this title from every page of the website. So if we go to the news page, you can see that here is going to be the category page. So we have to get rid of this. We have to get rid from every category page. And even we have to get rid of from the search page. So if you search for Mac, you can see here it is. It says one search result found. So basically we have to get rid of it. Now, how you can get rid of this is that whether you have to visit all these pages and then you have to get rid of this title. No, you don't have to do it. In the previous section, basically, when we were building this site 1, I told you to install the Ocean Extra plugin and then get rid of the title using the edit page. While in this, since we have the pro version right now, we can create our own title using the Elementor, and that is going to be on every page. Okay, so you will see it in the future. So what we have to do is to get rid of the title from each and every page. And how you have to do that is to click customize, and once you are in this customizer, all you have to do is to click general options. Then you have to select page title, and then here you have to select the style and set it to be hidden. So once you're done with it, all you have to do is to hit publish, and then you have to visit the website again. And here you can see that now we are gone with the title. So even if you go to the news category page, you won't see the title here. So the first step of building a template or a theme now is done. And now let's go ahead and let's design the template. So all you have to do is to just go to the theme builder and visit the homepage blog template or the theme that we created. Now what you have to do is to click edit with Elementor. So the number one thing that we will be doing is to get rid of this section. Okay, you have to click over here and then you have to create a new full width section. Here we will be applying basically a colored image, basically a background image. You have to go to the style, then you have to select the classic and upload an image. So now here I've got the image. Now what I will be doing is that I'll be selecting the attachment to be fixed and size to be cover. Now we will be coming up here and selecting the background overlay, and we will be applying a classic having a color of black. Now what we have to do is to increase it till the 0.7. And now let's go ahead and let's go to the layout and let's select the minimum height and set it to 600. Now if you click over here, you can see that this is how the website is looking right now. Same like this, we also have to get rid of this border down below that is coming, and we will be doing that later on, and you guys also know how to do that. But now here, we will be adding a title over here. So what I want you guys to do is that you go down, and now you can see that you have got access to all the pro features. So what you can do now is that you can get this animated headline. What you can do is that you can drop it here. So what I will be doing right now, I'm going to be selecting it to be rotating. And now here, I'm going to write here, these amazing, great, best. Okay. And then what you can do is that you can write here post. So what it's going to be like is at first it's going to be amazing, and then it's going to be great, and then it's going to be post. So it's going to basically rotate like that. So this is how you can work with it. Now what you can do is that you can even work with just like clip. You can work with the styling of this, just like how it's going to do it. This is how it's working. So you can work with the animation for this. You can even do it for the wave, just like so. Okay, so you can do the animation the way you want to. So getting a pro version is really a great thing that you can do. Now let's go ahead and let's style this page. So the text color that we will be doing is to change it to be white, and not the full white. We're going to keep it a little less than gray. We're going to copy the color code, and we're going to paste it to the animated text as well. Now we're going to work with the typography. So I've chosen the family to be Meriwether, and I'm going to keep it 50. Now the weight is going to be 300, and that's perfect. Same like this, we're going to do the exact same thing right from here. We're going to keep it Meriwether. We're going to set the weight to be 300. Now, since we have got this title, we will be showing some of the post over here. So all you have to do is to drag this post and drop it right here. Now here you can see that we are getting a list of posts. But what we will be doing is that we will be adding 4 columns over here. And we will be adding 4 posts per page. So that this is how they're going to look. Okay. Same like this, you can work with the image size, you can work with the image ratio, you can work with the image width and stuff like that. You guys do know about the styling. And the skin, you can choose it anything you want. You can even switch this to card. So I'm going to keep it classic, okay? And now we've got these posts coming right here. Now what you can do is that you can work with the styling over here. You guys do know that you can work with, just like if you need a separator, if you need the read more button over here, you can do it. And you guys can read it and understand how they're working. We're going to be talking about the query. So in the query, you're going to decide that what you want to show over here. So here you can see that I'm telling that I need the post. So here by the post, what I want to show is that I want to show the latest post. So what you can do is that you can say that I need the order to be descending. If you need the most previous post, which means the first post when the website was created, then you can show it that way. So you can see the hello world was our first ever post, and this was the second post. Then this was our third post. So you can do it that way. But I'm going to be keeping it descending. Now here in the pagination, you have to keep it none. So we will be talking about pagination later on when we are showing all the posts over here. Now you can see that we are done till here. Now what we have to do is to style this. So here are some of the stylings that I've done. I've basically got rid of the read more tag. Then what I did is that I went to the stylings, and then I went to the box, and then I added the background color to be white. After that, what I did is that I added the padding from every side to be 3 pixels from every side, and then the content padding 10 from the left and 10 from the right. So that this is how it's looking. Then with the image, what I did is that I went to the CSS filter, okay? And I did not add any CSS filter for the normal, but for the hover, I added the CSS filter and I set the brightness to be 62 so that whenever anyone hovers his mouse, the brightness of the image should be gone, showing that, okay, the post is now hovered. And now the person can know that, okay, this post is hovered, so when I click on this, I'll be taken to that particular page. Then what I did, I went to the content and I changed the typography. What I did, I set it to Montserrat, and then I added 16. I set the weight to be 400, and that's all. Then I went to the meta, which is going to be right here, and I set the font size to be 12, Montserrat, and 300. That's what I did, and here it is. This is how it's looking. Now what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to click over here, okay? And then you have to work with the column gap, and we're going to keep it 1200. So now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be giving an effect over here. So for that, what you have to do is to click edit section, and then you have to go to the style, and here we will be working up with the shape divider. So with the shape divider, what we'll be doing is that we will be applying a bottom, and it's going to be a tilt. So it's going to be like this, and I'm going to be just flipping it right here, and I'm going to be setting the height to be like this. So this is how it's going to look like. This is going to give the look that this image is like this, okay? So we're going to be doing it this way, and now what we'll be doing is that we will be increasing the height of this as well. So we're going to keep the minimum height to be increased. Perfect. And the column position is going to be in the top. So it's going to be like this. Now we have to work with the minimum height again, and it's going to be here now. So we've got this perfectly done. Now what we have to do is to work up with this section. So in this section, what we'll be doing is that we will be showing all the posts over here. So by all the post, what you have to do is to just go to the post, and then you have to drag this post and drop it right over here. So once you've got the post, what you have to do is to basically select whether you want the cards or you want the full content. So we're going to be selecting the cards over here, so you can keep it that way, or if you need the classic, you can do it that way. Now I would recommend, if you want to keep it simple, if you're using it this and you're using these cards over here as well, that's totally okay. It's totally your perspective. But here you can see that we also want to integrate a sidebar. So for the sidebar, what you have to do is to basically duplicate this column. So once you duplicate this column, you will see that you have now another column. And what we'll be doing is that we'll be getting rid of this column, and we will be coming up here, and now we will be searching for the sidebar. So once you search for sidebar, you can see we've got this, and now you have to drag and drop it here. Now you have to search for this, select the sidebar, and we're going to be selecting the default sidebar that is going to be right here. And now you can align at which point you want everything. So we've got this here. Now what you have to do is to also go to this section and then set the content width to be 1200 pixels. So this is going to be right here, and this is how it's looking. Same like this, you also have to go to the advanced and uncheck this and set the top margin to be 80 pixels. Now here, what we'll be doing is we will be working up with them right here. Now you can see that we've got this post and this post and this repeating over here. So what you have to do is to just click over here, and then you have to click edit post. And now what you have to do is to first, let's select the columns to be 4, and let's see how does this look like. And this is totally okay. And then you have to set the post per page, like how many posts per page you want. So since we're using 4, you have to keep a multiple of 4, just like 4, 88, or 12. So I'm going to be keeping 12 on this particular page. So I need 12 posts on one single page, just like that. And now what we'll be doing is we will be working up with the query. And what we will be doing is that we will be getting rid of this post. So you can see these posts, this one single line is already here. So what we will do is that we will say that I want to exclude the posts that are already here. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be selecting this to be on. And now here will be no post repeating. So what you do, if you just go ahead and you just hit update over here, and now if you just go ahead and visit the website, you can see that first we are getting these posts, and now we are getting these posts over here. So this is how it's looking. So we only have 12 posts. That is why we cannot work with the pagination. So what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to have as much post as you can. So what I will be doing is that I will be adding new post over here. So I'll be making sure that I have much posts so that we can work with them. So here you can see that I have added 3 posts, and I got rid of the hello world post so that it was actually not having the image, and that is why I did not want that to be added. So here you can see that now I have some more, and I have 2 posts to be left. So if I just go ahead now, and then I select the pagination, and then I select the numbers, then you will see that now we will be having the pagination over here. So here it is. Now we have the pagination, the first page and the second page. What you can do now is that you can even set it to be previous or next, so that you can just select it whether you want to go in the previous page or next page, or you can add the number and the previous and next as well. So you can keep it whether you want it to be on the left side or you want it to be on the right or in the center. Now we have the thing to style it. So here is what I've done. I basically set the column gap to be 10, the rows gap to be 44, and align to center. Then what I did, I went to the box, and then I added the box shadow with the 0.1 that you can see that how we added to be 0.1 over here with the RGBA, and I set the blur to be 31. Then what I did, I went to the image and set the spacing to be 9. Then I went to the content, And then we work with the title, and I set the title to be Meriwether with the 16 font size and the weight to be 300, along with the excerpt, and the excerpt to be Montserrat 12 pixels and the weight to be 300. So this is how it's looking. What you can do is that you can get rid of the meta from here. So if you want to get rid of the meta, okay, I really don't want to show the meta over here, so this is going to be that way. Same like this, if you want to show it, that totally depends upon you, and you can show it. Same like this, you can even get rid of the read more tag, and now it is looking much better. So we've got this, and now what we have to do is to work up with this column. So we're going to keep it exactly 30, so that this is actually 70. So now here you can see that this is how it's looking. Now basically I wanted to show more post over here, but since I don't have a lot of posts, that is why I cannot show all the post over here. So what you can do now is that you can hit update. Okay, and now if you will visit the website, this is how the website will look like. So here we go. We've got these posts, and then these posts are not being repeated over here. So here we've got all the posts, and if you click to the next page, you will be taken to the next page, and here you are. So these are the posts now coming. So now we are totally done with the basically layout of our main page. Now what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to add more posts and add a lot of posts as you can, so that you can fill these posts just like right here, so that every page is covered with right here. Now in the next video, we will be working up with the styling of this particular page. So if you click over here, you can see that we are taken here, and we'll be styling this page, that how we can style it. So in the next video, we will be doing that. Bye-bye. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back. So in this video, we will be designing a single post page. Okay, and we will be building a template or a theme for that. So let's suppose that I open this up. Then you will see that it will take me to a page like this, where it will not be like a good thing. Okay, and now what I want to do, I want to design it the way I want to. So for that, what we will be doing is that we will be creating a single post template. So whether I open this post or whether I open this post, every post should be designed. Okay, so I don't have to basically click edit post, and then I have to basically click edit with Elementor there and create every post, change every post to that. Instead, I want to create a template or a theme that will be affected on every post. So what we will be doing for that is that we have to go to the templates, and then we have to go to the theme builder, and now we have to click add new. So since we are building the template for a single post, that we have to select single, and now we have to select the post type. So our post type is going to be post. Now what you have to do is to just name your template. So we're going to be adding it a single post template. And now you have to hit create template. So once you add this template, all you have to do is to basically click over here, and now we are right here. So now what we'll be doing is that we will be adding this section over here. Okay, and so now here you can see that when I added the section width is just like this. But what we will be doing is that we will be keeping it full width. Okay, so if you click over here, you can see this is how it's looking right now. Same like this, what you can do is that you can even click over the settings, and then in the page layout, select it to be Elementor full width. So once you will select it, this will be the Elementor full width, and it's going to be now right that. So I want you guys to do that right now, so that it's in the full width. Even if I click over here, you can see that now there will be no gapping. So now we are done till here. Now what you have to do is to basically work with the minimum height and set a minimum height to be just like that. Okay, and now we have to go to the style over here, and we will be adding a background gradient. So the first color that we'll be adding is going to be a blue color, and the second color that we will be adding is going to be black color. So for the black, you have to basically select it to be the black. And now here, the location here, we're going to be keeping it 100, and we're going to be keeping it 0, and now let's just work with the angle right here. So just like so. So now we have to work with the angle, and we're going to align it that way so that the angle should be coming from the top, the black, and the blue is going to be downside. So now let's work with the location, and let's just decrease it to be that way. And now if you click over here, you can see this is the look it's giving. So this is giving a gradientish look. And now what we'll be doing is that we will be moving towards the shape divider, and we'll be going to the bottom, and we will be keeping it to be tilt. Okay, and now we will be doing it to the flip, and we will be keeping the height to be 250. Okay, so this is how it's gonna be like. Okay, if you click over here, you can see this is how it's looking. Now what we will be doing is that we will be adding a text element, and the text element that we will be adding is going to be the post title. So here you can see that we've got the post title, and if you drag it and drop it over here, you will see that the post title is going to be added over here. And now if you just go ahead and you just hit publish, and then you select that you want to display it on all the posts, and then you just hit save and close. And now if you just will visit the website, let's suppose that I open up this page. You can see that it says cricketer says he wants to start boxing. If I just go ahead and I just open up this page, you will see that it says this guy is right here. Something like this, you can open up any of the post, and that title is right here. So now what we'll be doing is that we will be working up with just like that. So what we did is that we just dragged this post title and we dropped it right over here. So now what I have done basically is that I have styled this, and for the styling what I have done is that I have chosen the font to be this, and the size to be this, and the weight to be 600. You can even choose it to be 300 if you need it to be in this much thing. And now this is how it's looking. Now what we will be doing is that we will be selecting this section, and we will be going to the layout, and we will be selecting the content width to be 600, or just keep it 700. And now what we will be doing is that we will be getting rid of the minimum height. We're going to be keeping it to be default. And now we have to go to the advanced, and now we have to add some padding. So we're going to be adding padding to be 120 from the top, and from the bottom we're going to be keeping it to be 400, like so. And now you can see that this is right a little bit above now. So now what we will be doing is that we will be showing who posted this image. Okay, so for that, what you can do is that you can go ahead and you can drag this author box and you can drop it right here, and here will be the author. Now you can even show the name if you want to, or you can even show the profile picture. Same like this, you can align this to center, layout to be just like that, and the profile picture is right here. Now we've got the biography, so you also don't want to show the biography and the archive button and nothing here. Same like this. Now what we have to do is to work with the styling. So we're going to be keeping the image size to be very much smaller, and the gapping should be no gap. The border is totally fine, so we don't need to add the border right here, and that's actually perfect. So you can see this is how we are now done with it. Now what you can do is that you can come up here and you can get the post info, and you can drop it here, like who posted, on what date, on what time, and how many comments do they have. And you can set this to be even default or inline, and you can even go to the alignment and align this to center. So I think the time is basically unnecessary, so I'm going to get rid of the time, and the time is going to be gone. Now let's just go ahead and let's work with the icon. So I'm going to get rid of the icon as well. So let's just get rid of the icon from the author as well, and let's get rid of the icon from here as well. And here we are. So we've got the meta ready right now. Now what you can do is that you can work up with the styling over here. So for the styling, what I have done basically is that I went to the text and I set the text color to be this, and the font size to be 14 pixel. That's all. And now you can see that the title and the meta and now the profile picture of who posted this particular post is right here. Now what you can do is that you can add basically a featured image, just like what is the image of the post. You can add the featured image of the post over here. So for that, what I will be doing, I will be adding a column here, a full width column, and I'm going to be adding the content width to be 800. Okay, so that it's going to be just as much, and inside this, we're going to be adding the post image. And here now what we'll be doing is that we will be getting the image from here. So you have to drag this image and you have to drop it here. Now you can see we've got the image. So once you've got the image, all you have to do is to select the dynamic tags from here. And inside the dynamic tags, select it to be featured image. So whatever the featured image is, it's going to be right appearing over here. Then what you have to do is to move to the style and set the width to be 100% and set the max width to be 100% over here as well. And now you can see we have got the featured image done. Now what you can do is that you can even work up with the advanced, and you can set the padding to be 0 and the margin and stuff to be 0 as well, so that it's like here. Same like this, you can even go to the column over here as well, and you can set the padding to be 0 so that it's actually in the full size. Okay, and now once we're done till here, now what you can do is that you can just decrease it to be so that it can go above. Oh no, basically I added it from every side, so I'm going to keep it 0 from here, and I'm going to uncheck this, and now I'm going to just basically keep it minus 200. Okay, so minus 200 is fine. I think I'm going to be keeping it to be minus 300. Now it's pretty good. So if you click over here, you can see this is how it's looking. Same like this, what you can do now is that you can add the share buttons. So you can go down. And here we've got the share buttons. What you can do is that you can drop it here. And so now here we've got the share buttons. So we've got Twitter, LinkedIn, and now even you can add one more, and that is going to be Pinterest. Okay, so we've got every share button over here. Now here you can work, you can even show the icons. So these are the icons. And now the skin is going to be actually flat so that there is nothing color thing here. And square is fine, and the column is going to be actually 4 because I need 4 columns, so that this is how it's actually in full size. And now what you can do is that you can even go to the style, and then you can get rid of the gapping, so that this is going to be right here. Now the rows gap and everything, just make it 0. And then what you have to do is to go to the padding and keep it 0 and 0 from here as well. So now this, as you can see, basically that there is much more gapping from here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to uncheck. Basically, I'm going to select this. I'm going to uncheck this. And now I'm going to keep it minus 100. Okay, so minus 100 is a lot. So I'm going to keep it minus 50. And let's see how does minus 50 look. And we're going to just drop it till we find the perfect spot. Okay, so we're going to keep it that way. And I think minus 20 is totally fine. So this is the perfect spot. So now you can see this is how our featured image is now looking. Now what you can do is that you can add the post content down below. So for the post content, what you can do is that you can drag this and you can drop it right over here. And now here will be the post content. And now what we'll be doing is that you can see, since we are using this much size of this thing here, so all you have to do is to click this section, and then you have to make it 800 as well. And now it's actually in the same size. And now what we'll be doing is that we will be styling this. So for the styling, what I have done is that I went over here and I kept it default because this is the font, and this is the main thing is to basically read. So for the reading purposes, all we have to do is to make it default, and the size is going to be this, and we don't have to work with anything. Just I use it to be line height to be 2. Okay, so 2 is fine. You can even keep it 2.2 so that there is much more capping, and the user will be able to read it much more easily. So now this is how basically it's looking. And now what we will be doing is that we will be showing the same category post down here. Okay, so for that, what you can do is that you can get this heading, okay, and you can drop it right here. Or what I will do, I will add a full width column over here. Here you can see that I have used this radiation, okay, this radiance, okay, and then what we will be doing is that we will be basically getting this heading and we will be dropping it right here. And in this heading, we will write also like to read. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be styling it. So for the styling, what I've done, I've chosen the color to be white, and I've chosen the family to be default and the size to be 35 with the weight to, let's just choose it to be 200. And that's fine. And now what we will be doing is that we will be adding the post, the related post. So for the related post, what you have to do is to basically grab this post and drop it right here. And now here will be the post coming here that says you may also like to read. And now we will be keeping it the same, but first let's work with the query. So for the query, what we will do is that we will say that we need to show the related post. So for that, what you have to do is to select related, okay? And once you select related, it's going to be include by, okay? And then what you have to do is to select term, and we need to include by a term, and that term is actually a category. So we need to make sure that the same category post must be shown over here. So this is what it means. Same like this, you can even just work with just like whether if you want to exclude the current post, whether you want to just exclude anything, you can do it that way. And now the fallback, what it is that if there is no other post in the same category, what you can do is that you can show the recent post. So if there is no same category, inside the same category, there's no other post, which means that there will be nothing, then what you can do is that you can show the recent post so that the user won't get confused. Now what we will be doing is that we will be keeping the post per page to be 3, so that there is only 3 posts coming right here. Now what you can do is that you can design it the way you want to. So I'm going to be getting rid of the read more, or what I will do is that I will visit basically the site to homepage. I will go to the edit with Elementor and I will get this thing. So what I will be doing now, I'll be right clicking here, I'll be copying it right here, and now I'm going to be pasting the style. So let's paste the style. And here we've got the style, and let's just choose the column to be 3. And let's see. Yes, this is actually perfect. You may also like to read. Now what you can do is that here down below, you can add the comment section. So for the comments, what we'll be doing is that we will be adding a full section over here. And inside this section, we're going to be adding the comments. So for the comments, you have to drag the comments and you have to drop it right here. And here we've got the comment. Perfect. So for the comments, what we will be doing is that we will be clicking this section and we're going to be adding the background color as the hash eBay, so that it's actually in a grayish color. And now what we'll be doing is that we will be working up with the shape divider, and we will be basically doing it to be tilt. And the tilt is going to be from the flip, and it's going to be like this. Now what we'll be doing is that we will be moving up towards the advanced, and in the padding, we're going to be adding some padding to the top. So we're going to keep it 60 pixels, and let's increase that so that till we get the perfect spot. And we already have got the perfect spot. And now if you click over here, you can see this is how it's looking. So this is how our post is looking. Now, let's just go ahead and let's work with some great stuff. And that is, if you click over here, you can see this is actually the column that is a great column. Basically, the image is what makes a post look much better. So what we'll be doing is that we will be doing some of the effects here. And these effects are luckily in the pro version. So here we will be working up with the scrolling effect. And with the scrolling effect, what we will do is that we will add the rotate. So with the rotate, you can see how this is looking. When we are moving our page down, you can see the image is rotating. So what we will do is that we will say that when we rotate, the image should be from here, but when we are in the perfect spot, the image should be in the perfect thing here, and then it should not be rotating. So what we will do for that is that we will say that when we are in the perfect spot, actually in the 50% of the page, the image should not rotate. So now you can see the image is now in the perfect size, and now it's not rotating. Same like this, what we will do is that we will keep the speed to be a little less, like so, and now it's much better. And now what we will be doing is we will be keeping the anchor point to be right here, and this to be right here, so that this is how it's looking. Like the anchor point is right here for the x-axis and y-axis, so that the image should be moving from this side. Same like this, we're going to be working up with the blur, and we're going to say that it should be fade in, and when the image is in the perfect position, which means that if it's in the 50%, the image blurriness should be gone. And now what you can do is that you can even keep it to be this much. You can decide how much blur you want. So this is how it's going to look. So here we go. This is how it's looking. I'm going to keep it to be 42. So when it reaches 42, the blur should be actually gone over here. So this is how it's looking now. So now we are totally done with the styling of this. So let's just go ahead and let's hit publish. And now let's go ahead and let's visit the website. So here we are. You can see this is how the website is looking. If I just open up this particular post, you can see that I'm taken down here, and here this is how it's looking. So I go down, here I'm given you may also like to read, and here I'm given the comments. So let's suppose that I just click over here, and then I open up a new category that is going to be the Apple, and I just open this up. Then you can see this is how it's looking. So we've got this particular image, and this is how the image is tilting. And now we go down, and we've got the you may also like to read here, and this right here. So now we are totally done with the single post styling. So in the next video, guys, we will be working up with the archive post styling for the category. So that is going to be exact same like this. Okay, we're going to be basically duplicating or doing something, and then we will be moving forward with more stuff. So this category page is also basically known as the archive page. So we will be styling the archive page for the category. In the next video, we will be doing that. Bye-bye. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back. So as in the previous video, we actually worked up with the single post type, and what we did is that we created a template or a theme for the single post type. So in this video, we will be working up with the template for the archives page. That is going to be for the categories. That is going to be for the search results. And that is also going to be for the tags as well. So we will be talking about tags later on when we're done with the template. So we will be building basically the template for the list of all the tags as well. So let's just go ahead and let's design that. That template, that theme is just going to be the copy paste of this particular archive page. What is going to be the difference? The difference is just going to be that this is, you can see we have got a header right here that shows recent posts, and it says you should never miss these. So we're going to be basically adding a title over here that will basically tell the user that, okay, you are in this particular page. So all you have to do for that is to go to the dashboard. Now you have to go to the templates and then click theme builder. So now what you have to do is to click add new, and then you have to select archive because we're going to be designing the archive page. And now you have to write the name of it. So we're going to write the rest of the archive pages. And now you have to hit enter or click create template. So now once you are in this basically thing, now here we have to design this. So just to design, the best way to do it is to basically copy and paste it from the homepage. So all you have to do is to go to the edit with Elementor and select homepage blog, and it will take you to that particular template. And now here what you have to do is to just basically right click here, click copy, and then come up here and then click paste. Then what you have to do is to right click over to this section, click copy, come up here and click paste. Now we've got this thing done. So now what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to get rid of this thing, and this is right here. Now what you have to do is to click over here. Then what you have to do, and here it says the column position. All you have to do is just set it to middle so that it's just right here in the middle. And then you have to go to the style and the shape divider, go to the bottom and then select this to be none. So here you can see it's just as simple. And now what you have to do is to get rid of this. So what you can do is that you can delete it from here. Now you can see this is how it's looking. Now what you have to do is to just drag this archive title. So all we have to do is to drag it and drop it right here. And this is how the archive title is going to be. So once you have basically got the archive title, all you have to do is to go down and then select this. And then what you have to do is to go to the query and make sure to select this to be current query. So what it's going to do is that whatever page you're going to be viewing, it's going to get that, and then it's going to show the post related to that. So let's just go ahead and let's take an example. All you have to do is to go to the settings, and then you have to go to the preview settings, and then you have to say that what is the thing that you want to be seen here. So I'll say that I need the search results, and the search term is let's going to be Mac. So I'm going to hit apply and preview now. And now here you will see that here will be the post of the Mac, and here will be written just like search results for Mac. So here it is. This is how basically it's looking. This means that this is now working and our template is just ready. We do not have to do anything else. Now what you have to do is to basically just work with this. You can even put this in, align this to center, or you can keep it this way, and you can now style this. So here you can see this is how it's looking. I've styled it. I've chosen the font to be Montserrat with the 50 and the 300 weight. Now what you have to do is to select this section, and then what you have to do is to basically go to the layout and keep the minimum height to be a little lower, just like that. And now you are totally done with the archive pages. Now what you have to do is to click publish. Okay, and then what you have to do is to select this add condition, and it's going to be included on all the archives page. Add another condition except for the post page that we have over here. So we don't want to conflict it with this because we already have an archive template. That is why we have to exclude it from that. So we have to select that we want to include it on all the archives page except for the home page that is actually the post page. Now you have to hit save and close. And now we are totally done with the website. So if you just go ahead and you want to visit the website, you will be able to visit it. So all you have to do is to click here. And here we are. So we are in the category of the news. If you go to the Apple, you will be in the category of the Apple. Just like that. Same like this, what you can do is that you can even search for anything. So we're going to search for iOS. And here we are in the iOS. So now, even if you search for basically A over here, so it's going to get all the posts, basically all the posts have A. And now you can see that we also have the pagination right here. So if anyone wants to go to the next page, you can see that now we are in the search results for A page 2. So this is how basically it's looking. So congratulations guys, you have made everything till here. In the next video we will be working up with the tags, and we will also be working up with how to get rid of this border that we have over here. So like this, even if you click over here, you will be taken to day March 21st 2020. This is also working. So stay tuned and bye bye. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back. So the first thing is first, we will be working up with the border right here, and you can see that this is the border right here, and we're gonna get rid of it. So all you have to do is to basically go to the header, and then you have to basically go to the general, and inside this general you can see we've got this border bottom color. All you have to do is to just set the transparency to be none, and now it's gone. And then what you have to do is to just hit the publish over here, and you will be rid of the border now. So if you just go ahead and visit the website, you can see this is how it's looking. Even if you just go and click any of the posts, you can see now how great this is looking. So this seems that the black is just like here, and then the blue is coming, and this is how everything is working, and our blog is now ready. Now let's talk about the tags. So what the tag is, basically tags are something like, let's suppose you can see that I have here the Apple. Now, what the Apple is? Apple is basically a company that has a lot of products. So all the products, you cannot create a category for that. If you want to create it, you can definitely create it. But let's suppose that you want to categorize something more further. So let's suppose that for the Apple, you create another subcategory that is iOS, but then there are the versions released and so much of that. So for that, you basically have to use the tags, and tags are exactly same as the category. Not exactly, but they work as the same because there is also an archive page for the tags as well. So let's suppose that I just come up here, and here in the all you should know about MacBook Pro, I just go and I just click edit post. And now in here, I just select the tag, and then I add a new tag that is going to be Mac. Okay, and now what you can do is that you can even add a comma over here so that the tag is added. And same like this, you can add Apple, you can add laptop, and that's right here. You can add a comma, and now what you can do is that you can hit update. Same like this. Now, what you can do is that you can open up the Dell post. So you can see that we added a Dell post that Dell will be having a 2 years warranty now. What you can do is that you can hit edit. You can work with the tags over here. And here what you can do is that you can add laptop. So when you will search for the laptop, you can see it will tell you the WordPress is really intelligent. It's going to tell you that, okay, you have used this tag. Would you like to add it? So you're going to say yes. And same like this, we're going to be adding Dell over here. So since Dell is new, that is why it didn't basically gave us the suggestions. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit update, and here we are done. Now if you just go ahead and you visit the tags, you will see that this is everything. You can see we have got, for the laptop, we've got 2 posts. So let's suppose that someone visits the laptop tag, and now inside here you can see the laptop has a tag, and this is how basically these are working. So what you can do is that you can even share this link on basically the social media, or what we did over here is that we associated these posts with the category. So instead of the category, what you can do is that you can even associate these posts. Instead of the categories, you can add the tags as well. So for the categories, and now we also have the tags. So any post that has a same tag or the category, that will be shown here. And now you can go ahead and you can hit update. So it is really recommended that you add as much tags as you want, because they also help you in the SEO that we will be talking about later on when we are fully done with the website. So that's all till here. You can see that now we are totally done with the website, and there is nothing that we have to do except for the mobile optimization that we will be doing in the later videos. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back. So in this video, we will be doing the mobile optimization. So as you can see that I've got all the 3 posts here. This is actually the homepage template. This is actually the archive template for everything. That is going to be for the tags, and that is also going to be for the category. Same like this, I have this one that is going to be for the single post. So let's go ahead and let's do the mobile optimization for all 3 of them in this video. So all you have to do is to basically click edit with Elementor, and you have to come up here and click edit with Elementor, and you have to come up here and click edit with Elementor. So we have all the 3 open in these 3 tabs. Now let's go ahead and let's get started with this one, and then we will be moving forward to the other. So I'm going to be basically quickly going ahead and doing everything very fast, because you guys do know how to do the mobile optimization. But since you guys must be having a little bit confusion, that is why I thought, why not just make a video. So all you have to do is to switch to the mobile device, and this is right here. Now here you guys do know, all you have to do is to come up here, and then you have to work with the sizing. So we're going to be keeping it. You should never miss these posts, or you can keep it in 2 lines, okay? And this is going to be great. Same like this, we have got now this here. So what you can do for that is that you can work with the padding, so that basically they're just in the perfect size. So all you have to do is to come up here, and let's just work with the padding. So I'm going to be giving some padding from the left, that is going to be 20 pixels. And I'm also going to be giving padding from the right, that is going to be 20 pixels. So that this is actually now aligned to center. And this is how it's looking. It kind of looks good. And you can see this is how it's looking. Same like this, what you can do is that you can go to the content, and for the mobile device, what you can do is that you can set it to be 2 columns. So now you can see that we have now 2 columns, and the image ratio, you can work with them. But I would like to keep it to the 1 column, because it now looks much better. So I'm also going to be basically getting rid of the shape divider on the mobile device. So all I have to do is to basically keep it 0 here, so that this is right here. So all you can do is to just edit the section and then go to the shape divider and then select the bottom and just keep it 0 here. This is now perfect. Same like this, I also want to have some padding from the bottom so that it looks much better. So I'm going to be adding some padding that's going to be 20 pixel, and here I have the gapping. Now let's talk about this thing. So we're going to be adding the exact same padding that we added here. So all we have to do is to click here and then go to the advanced and then add the padding from the right to be 20 and from the left to be 20 as well. Now here you can see that this is the sidebar that is having some padding. So all you have to do is to click this column and then click this advance and add the padding. So 0. Now add some padding, 20 pixels from the left and 20 pixels from the right as well. And now it's actually in the perfect area. And our homepage is now designed. So what you can do now is that you can switch to the tablet mode. And for the tablet, we've got this. The title looks perfect. And we've got this thing as well. So what you can do is that you can keep it 3 or you can keep it 4. I'll be keeping it 2 since we are actually showing 4 posts per page, and it's perfect. We will be adding the padding from the left and right. So all you have to do is to just click here and then add the padding from the left. That's going to be 30 pixel, and the right is going to be 32, so that it's aligned much better way. Same like this, we have to get rid of the shape divider. So we're going to go to the section, click over here, and then go to the style, and then go to the shape divider here, and bottom, and then set the height to be 0. So we're going to keep it 0 so that we don't have anything. Same like this, we're going to be adding the padding from the bottom so that there is much more spacing, and we're going to keep it 20 pixels. Everything looks fine here. For this column, we're going to be adding 0 padding so that it's actually aligned much better. And this kind of look good here. You can basically keep it 60, and you can keep this one to be 40. So that this sidebar is actually much bigger in size. Or what you can do is that you can keep it 35, and I will be keeping this to be 100 minus 35. So here we go. It's actually right now perfect, and everything seems to be done, so we don't have to worry here. What you can do now is that you can hit update, and our home page that is actually the post page is now ready. Same like this. Now let's talk about this one. So all we have to do is to basically click over here and set to the mobile mode, and here we've got this. So what you can do for the styling of this, you can basically align it to be center, just like that. And for the style, what you can do is that you can keep the size to be a little bit much smaller. And now we're going to be talking about this. So we're going to be doing the exact same technique that we have done. So all you have to do is to basically add padding from the left and right. And we're going to be adding 20 from the right and 20 from the left. And let's go down, and it's perfect. Same like this, we're going to be keeping it to be 20 from the right and 20 from the left. So it's perfect. Now we are done with the mobile optimization for the archive page. Let's just move up to the tablet. And here we have the tablet. So tablet seems to be fine. We're going to be keeping this one to have 0 padding, along with the layout of this to be 35 and this to be 65. And this is perfect. We are going to have to basically make it a little bit less smaller, just like so. It's done, and now we are also done with this page as well. Now here we've got the main page. That is actually the inner page, and this is a page that you should be focusing on right now because these are the pages that mostly users will be on. So let's just go ahead and let's do that. First of all, we're going to be heading towards the mobile, and here we've got this. So we're going to be working up with this first thing. So all we have to do is to basically decrease the size, just like so. And what you can do is that you can basically get rid of this thing on a mobile device. So for that, what you can do is that you can go to the responsive, and you can say that I don't want it to be seen on the mobile device. And now let's go down and let's see. This works to be perfect. Then we've got this thing. So we definitely have to work with this. All you have to do is to basically go to the typography, and we're going to be keeping the line height to be basically 1.4. and letter spacing to be a little bit less, and we're gonna basically keep it center, or just justify it if you want to. So I'll be keeping it center, and I'm gonna be going to the padding, and we're gonna be adding some padding from the left and right so that we have some spacing. So I'm gonna be adding 20 pixels from the left and 20 pixels from the right as well, and here it is looking. So it's kind of it's looking much better. Now we go down and we have got this, so we're going to be keeping the size to be a little bit much smaller. You can do it that way, or if you need it to be on 2 lines, you can do it that way as well. So I'm going to be keeping it this way, and it's fine, and it's fine. Same like this, everything is fine over here. So all we have to do is to basically shift to the tablet mode, and let's see. So we've got this thing perfectly okay. We just need to work with this one. So we need to work with this text here. So for the padding, we're going to be adding 20 from the left and 20 from the right, or just keep it 30. And let's go to the style, and let's align it to center. Justified seems much fine over here. And everything seems to be fine, except we need to work with the letter spacing, and we need to make it a little bit less, just keep it 0. Okay, same like this, the line height is going to be 1 here, or just 1.5. It's perfect. And now let's go down, and here we've got these ready. This is also good, and this is also good. So now we are totally done with the website. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye.